The deck has new life. With a baby on the way, we feel the need to get the house in order.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to another day here in the Frey Life. Ollie and I took a walk this morning. I didn't have the camera with me, but I got a little clip on my phone. Mary and I took a walk yesterday, and I was showing her in the woods. There's like woods that sometimes we go on this little hike, and in the woods there are these trees that look like there's been beavers like gnawing at the trees, and there was one like stump that was like the tree was gone, and then another tree where it was like kind of all the way around chewed by a beaver. And Ollie and I took a walk this morning, and the tree that we saw yesterday was down. Like the beavers took it down, I guess, last night. And I mean, I'm assuming beavers. I've never actually seen a beaver, like the evidence of a beaver taking down a tree, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I googled it and it looks like the pictures. Anyways, that was like pretty cool to see, and very fast that they took down that tree. So amazing. I can't imagine taking down a tree with my teeth.
Well, good morning. Welcome to a new week. It is time to start the week. It is Monday. And while I'm vlogging today, if you're like, Mary, why are you moving like a robot? It could possibly be because I think I slept wrong on my neck or my shoulder. Something is really feeling special today. So if you see me going along my day and I'm like this, that's why. You should have seen me this morning. Right when I woke up, it was a whole thing, but it is going to be okay. So a few things we're doing today. Peter's currently working in that section of the deck. That's where things get stored when it rains, plants, all the things. I've also been working on plant things today. I think with a baby on the way, we feel the need to get the house in order. So I worked on my tiny plants in that room. I'll show you in a minute. And I was working on this crazy cactus. When we got this cactus, it was just that first paddle. And then it grew bunny ears. Then it grew a third bunny ear. And then all of these were up like this. I think it was just time. It's trying to grow roots right here, and it just needs some help. However, the gloves that I thought were going to be thick enough were not. So I got prickles in my fingers, and I had to go get tweezers and the whole 9 yards. I suppose you could say I'm on the struggle bus today, but I'm on the happy struggle bus. It's all okay. And it is so warm outside. Actually, I haven't looked to see how warm it actually is. 69 degrees. You know what? I can't find my sneakers, so I'm just gonna take my socks off and wear flip-flops because it's warm, and it might be the last time I can wear flip-flops in North Carolina before Christmas. You know what I mean? Yeah? Really? Because it's warm, you want to go outside? Is that right? He wants to go outside. Ollie laid out in the grass. It was so sweet. We let him go out in the yard this weekend for the first time since Peter replanted the grass. And the deck is looking phenomenal. Peter, it looks so good out here.
Look at this. You know we had space over here?
No, it's usually so full of stuff.
Yesterday I moved all the big cacti into the garage, including the hibiscus and...
Which is not a cactus, but he was moving everything, and that was in the list.
Yes. Things that we don't want out for the cold weather.
Right. And the winter air might have already crisped up the hibiscus before we got to it, but I'm not worried about it. It'll be what it'll be. So these are the cacti that are still out here for now anyway. Or plants, whatever this is. Oh, a verbena. Or wait.
I don't know. I was like, there's
No.
life. I'll leave it out.
Yeah, I forget what that's called. Not a is it a verbena? I think it starts with a V. The one that like spreads a lot, and some people think it should be a invasive species.
Yeah. Is that verbena?
Verbena? No, not verbena. I don't know.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Well, that thing. I feel like it's almost time to try another prickly pear fruit. And
I felt it. It felt like it wasn't right.
what do you mean felt it? I thought it was per color.
I know, but I thought it said it would be soft.
Oh, I don't remember that part. Alright, I'll go inside and show you guys. Hey Harry, let's go inside. I think we're gonna go run some errands. Oh, you trying to get in your house? That is so sweet. What a good boy. Okay, come here. Let's go in the house. Alright, let's go, Batman. I like how his shadow is just Batman. Alright. Wow, it is so warm and wonderful. Alright, so this is another succulent plant that was outside all summer, and it was time to come inside. Oh boy. Alright. I thought I'd just kind of prune it up a little. Alright, so you guys know that this is my tiny plant wall, and I'm trying to decide. Ooh, beautiful colors back there, the fall leaves. I'm trying to decide if tiny plants make sense in this season of life, and I think ultimately I'm gonna choose to give them to my friends because I'm gonna keep a few. I think these are the 4 I'm gonna keep and give the rest to my friends and family or whoever wants them, because I'm focusing my energy on right now preparing for baby, and then eventually when baby comes, that's where my energy is gonna go. Gladly, I will gladly gift my plants to other people. So I was pruning them, throwing away the old nasty dirt that was like hard as a rock in the shape of the pots that the plants were no longer living. So took care of that, but I think Peter wins the prize because the deck has new life. Amazing. All right, we need to run downtown and return this coffee dispenser from church yesterday. We did not get to go over and drop it off after church, so we will go take that and see what else we do.
All right, guys, I just made some dinner. I threw Brussels sprouts and salmon on the smoker. We did.
It sounded like you said I grew Brussels sprouts.
Mary thought I said I grew Brussels sprouts. I did not grow the Brussels sprouts, but I threw them on the smoker along with the salmon with a maple mustard glaze, and it looks and smells delicious. With the Brussels sprouts, I put them on tin foil and did salt, pepper, and then I have this honey hog seasoning that I usually use for pulled pork. Put it on it. It's really good. Mary doesn't really like Brussels sprouts though, but oh, she wants some. Oh my.
Nice.
Isn't that nice?
Are you bleeding?
Am I? Oh, look at that. I'm bleeding. My finger's bleeding. Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, guys, this room might not look too different to you because it was a disaster before we started, but it's even more of a disaster now that I'm halfway into this project of rearranging. So I have moved my desk from this wall. One reason that I wanted to move it from this wall, a couple reasons. First, we needed a new workflow. What we had going wasn't working. And secondly, the baby's room is on that side of the wall, on the other side of that wall. So I wanted to have my desk on another wall, just so that if our baby is sleeping in that room, I could still work at my desk and not worry about hitting the wall. So the other reason is kind of the workflow between Mary's desk and my desk and all the equipment and where we keep the sweatshirts and all kinds of packing materials. That stairwell is packed with packing materials at the moment because once we get this reorganized, we will organize those in a better fashion. Anyways, it's a work in progress. I feel slightly overwhelmed by this work in progress, but we will get there. But I think that's all that we're gonna get done for tonight. But I do feel pretty accomplished that I got my big desk moved to that wall. And I think I'm gonna like that. I like change, so having a new space will be fun. We'll see what all this looks like when we get to it tomorrow. I feel like this is a scenario where we need to like hire a industrial engineer for the day to help us figure out the best way to organize and maximize our workflow. I think that's a pretty cool job. Or like, I don't know what the official title is. People who are like efficiency engineers and like look at systems to figure out ways to make the systems work better. Pretty cool job. You ready for bed, bud?
I feel like maybe you just made his tail wag.
Oh, really? He's so cute. You're so cute. You ready for bed? Mm-hmm. All right, guys. As always,
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Good night.